Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
Well, it must be a Thursday afternoon. I'm very happy to welcome back into the studio. Thanks to KCDC, it is Vanessa Crowe, the Sustainable Communities Coordinator. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, now I believe you were at Coastella. Well, you actually told me last week you were going, and how was it?
It was amazing. We had a stall, I think I said, in the kids zone, and we were making musical instruments. And one of the big challenges that we had was to make zero waste musical instruments. So in the lead up to it, I was literally scavenging from all the shops around coastlands for recycled materials. And I was really trying to work mostly with cardboard. And then we used some tin cans and driftwood. But we were really trying to walk the talk in terms of zero waste, being that nothing goes to landfill. Yeah. And what was incredible about it is that we made these really interesting instruments and there was no rubbish at the end, which was also reflective of the whole Coastella event, which was pretty much zero waste. And it's just a really excellent way to go, and it kind of draws on your creative thinking when you set that as one of your objectives. You
got to think outside the square,
yeah,
don't you?
Absolutely.
So what happened to all the musical instruments? Did the kids take them home?
I presume they took them home, but also we were making instruments for the kids to take part in an event called the Junk Monster Parade, which happened later in the afternoon with these incredible performers who looked like weird, wonderful insects in giant form made out of rubbish.
Wow.
And the kids took part in the parade, got their instruments out, made heaps of noise. We've got a really excellent video of it on the Sustainable Communities Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like seeing the video was like, oh yeah, it really worked. It was cool.
I'm just writing that down because I think I'll have to share that this afternoon on our Facebook page. So the people that are listening will then go to the Facebook page and see what it's all about. So yeah, okay. Well, I guess this is sort of an initiative that KCDC are trying to get people thinking about is, if you can't recycle it, don't throw it in the rubbish, try and find a use for it.
Absolutely. And I mean, one of the ways that we do that is by really encouraging zero waste events. So anyone in Kapiti who wishes to run a event and with a zero waste objective. So, I mean, it's not always possible to be 100% zero waste, but you can work towards that goal, and the council is really supportive of that. So we provide bins which help and encourage people to sort out their rubbish into recyclables, and a lot of advice and support for running zero waste events, especially if it's a community event. Then I can help out as well with printing posters and just, other sorts of support. So, it's a really good way to go. And the thing is you can create heaps of waste unintentionally. So doing like kids activities, often it involves heaps of plastic, glitter. Glitter is very bad for the environment. Like, it's just really thinking these things through, and we can give you advice about that.
I hadn't really thought about glitter, but I guess if it gets into the waterways...
Yep, it's as bad as microbeads.
Oh, good grief. And I know they've started to ban those from supermarkets.
Yeah, well, they're banned across New Zealand now.
Oh, good. Because sometimes you just don't know what you don't know, and I guess that's why you're an expert in it and people can talk to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, often we just do things without thinking, and it's all it takes is just changing the way you think, and then it's not that hard.
Hey, now, something's happening in Otaki tonight that Hannah Swartz talked to me about the other day. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I'm running a Greener Neighbourhoods grant information evening. So we've had a chat before about how the Greener Neighbourhoods program has changed, and now we have a grant for community groups who wish to work on projects with good environmental outcomes. And I am going to be talking about that tonight, Otaki College, in the staff room from 7:30 p.m. onwards. So anyone's welcome to come along, and you can hear more about the program then.
Cool. Thank you so much, Vanessa.
Pleasure.
When you guys come in here, you, Richard, Hannah, I'm quite blown away because I realise just how thick I am, and I do need to change my way of thinking. So I'm guessing there are other people out there who are just like me. All right,
well,
thanks,
nice
Vanessa. Hopefully we'll see you next Thursday.
Excellent.
106.3 Beach FM.